The WCB is committed not only to looking after workers who are injured in the workplace, but we're also committed to making sure that workers can go home safely at the end of every shift. We want to make sure that there are fewer and fewer injuries in the province of Manitoba, and everybody in this organization is committed to that goal. Service is more than just a mandate at the WCB. It's who we are and what we do. Part of providing that excellent service to our customers is treating them with respect and integrity. We treat our staff with that same respect and integrity. If you're looking for an employer who can provide you with an opportunity to build a meaningful career while making an important difference in the community, the WCB does.
Well, when I first began in the organization, I started as a claims processor. Thought it was maybe going to be a 3 or 4 year stop, gain some experience. Certainly wasn't part of my goal to stay with one organization, and here I am 27 years later. Likely to end my career here as well, which would be something I'd be extremely proud of.
I started at the WCB because a close friend of mine worked here. She thought that I would be a fit for the type of position that they were looking for, and I was looking for a job.
So I began here in the summer as a student, and I worked in our file access and our records areas.
Just one of those things where I didn't have to leave the company to go and experience some of the things that others experience by jumping from one job to another.
I actually ended up turning my career choice around. I was looking to go into justice and law enforcement at the time, and I decided to change gears, if you will, and I went back and went into business administration in the hopes of becoming an adjudicator.
I think at the WCB, what brings people to the organization and what makes them stay is that the wages are competitive with other Manitoba employers. There's things like the extended health benefits, the long-term disability plan, company pension plan, group insurance, dental, and vision care. If I had to pay for my kids' braces, all 3 of them, it would have cost me a lot of money.
I feel as though the WCB really does understand the value of balancing life with work. They understand that we all have lives outside of work, and there are so many great programs in place that just make it easy to accommodate the things you want to do outside of work.
One of the things that I find it really attractive about the WCB is its commitment to wellness.
We offer everything from yoga classes to boot camp, to lunch and learns that deal with things like, quitting smoking and cancer awareness.
We have a gym here. We have a lot of programs through our wellness committee or our healthy organization committee.
You know what, honestly, I think the most attractive thing to me about working here would have to be our earned days off. It's just so nice being able to get every other Monday off and just having time to spend with family and friends and just get things done in my personal life. It just feels as though the WCB understands the benefits of wellness when it comes to things like productivity and just increased enjoyment in the workplace and just managing stress.
But also, on the intellectual side of things, the organization's very supportive of educational efforts and different things that you can do to better yourself and to improve yourself.
WCB helped me with my career path by providing me support through the HR department. I just asked them, how can I get to where I want to be? And they helped me with support for courses offered at University of Manitoba, pamphlets, a structured program of what kind of career path I should be going towards. I didn't have any idea where I was when I was starting out, but once I became aware of all the opportunities, I took them.
When I'm not working at the WCB in the summers, I am going to university. I feel like the WCB's offered me a really good opportunity. When I was in my undergraduate program, it was commerce, so I just found that my work here was really applicable to what I was taking. The other way they've helped me is there's a scholarship program for Aboriginal students that I've been able to benefit from, which has contributed a lot to my education, and it's really helped me out.
I want to be able to be in a place that moves along with the technology. I see myself probably in 10 years being maybe a senior systems analyst or database administrator here. For me, that's what I'm looking out for.
We've incorporated a lot of new things as the years have gone by. Rewards and recognition program, leadership development for people. We have a long service awards program, And I'd really like to see us grow in those ways because I think it's really important from a recruitment perspective and from a satisfaction perspective for our staff to know that you have a lot of purpose beyond just what your day-to-day job is and the impact that you have in the community.
Well, today is the Day of Caring. It's an event sponsored by the United Way, and the WCB gets involved every year at this event. It's the Woodydale Family Resource Center on St. Anne's Road. It's a family barbecue, fun day, events for the kids.
Volunteerism is important to me because it helps me to give back to the community in ways that I can't do any other way. I like to make sure that our neighborhoods are good, that we help out others in need, and this is one way to do it.
It's important to work in an organization that is concerned for more than just the hard bottom line. The support from the organization includes giving back to the community and having a community presence, one that's positive and encouraging.
Before I was a case manager and I was dealing directly with the injured workers and seeing the impact that it had on them financially, psychologically, emotionally, it was really refreshing to go into the prevention role to actually prevent it from happening in the first place.
I found that my job is a challenge that I appreciate. I find that every day it challenges me mentally and it helps me to grow as a person. It helps me to gain really, really valuable skills that I know are going to be applicable not only to the career that I might have at the WCB, but to any career that I have in the future and my schooling as well.
The job here allowed me to be successful career-wise, but also to have the opportunity to raise a family and spend time with them and be able to have the opportunity to balance all of those things out in my life.
I think that everybody who works here can go home at the end of the day every day, knowing that they've done very important work that matters in the community.
Who offers you a career with opportunities for security, engagement, wellness, and growth?
WCB does.
WCB does.
WCB does.
WCB does.
WCB does.